In this video, we'll take a look at homework from section 9.2, problem number 10. So the data below represent the length in miles of a random sample of tornadoes in a specific area. This length represents the number of miles a particular tornado was on the ground. Use the data to complete parts A through D. The reason why we're doing this one is we have a data set that's pretty large, so I don't want to use my math lab, I don't want to use the calculator to do it because I'd have to type all of these in. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to open this in Statcrunch, and I'll show you how to find the information there. Okay? So this is how to solve using Statcrunch. The first two problems, A and B, are to draw, let me make this a little smaller here, draw a histogram of the data. This is something we've done in a previous section. B, or part B, is commenting on the histogram. Part B is to choose to create a box plot. So I'll show you how to do those two items. What we're checking to see is if our sample size is large enough. We want to see what the population or the sample looks like to see if it came from a normal population. And then the box plot, we want to check for outliers. Okay, so just a reminder, this will graph a histogram for you. You want to select your column. Bins start at, look at the graph on your My Math Lab. So, choices, it starts at 0 and they count by 3. So I'm going to start it at 0, and the width, class width, is 3. Compute, and there's your histogram. Okay, so notice it's skewed to the right. Next one is how to graph a box plot. Okay, so we select, and we want to make sure that you're using fences to identify outliers. They have their boxes drawn horizontally, so you can click that so that yours is the same. So there's our box plot. These are things you've done back in chapter 3. So we have A, the histogram is skewed right. The box plot is B. Alright, so we have a large sample size. The population is not normal, so that's why we have such a large sample size. Part D is using statistical software to construct a 90% confidence interval. So this last portion, I'll show you how to use Statcrunch to do that. So let me open that data set again. Alright, so we're doing T-stats because this is about the tornadoes, and we're looking at means. This is a one sample, and what we have is data. So notice what we chose there. Okay, so select your data, and we don't want a hypothesis test. Click on confidence interval, and we type in the confidence level. I forgot what that was. So let me scoot this over and take a look. So our confidence level was, I think it was 90%. Yep. So I need a 90% confidence level. Let me get back to that page. Alright, so the confidence level is 0.90. Compute. And then it tells us the sample mean, the standard error, degrees of freedom, and then the left limit. This is our confidence interval, 2.555. Upper is 4.158. Alright, so that's how to use Statcrunch. And again, I'd recommend it. If degrees of freedom are 84, that means there are 85 values in our data set. So it's